record or not. So it's like, okay, whatever. But excited to have you here. Thank you for consistently and reaching out to me and reminding me, hey, I want to do this. And I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have
Thanks
Jennie
for having me.
Angel joining us here at CMA Fest. It is day 2. How could I forget that? I say it all the time. But how's things been going?
Things have been good. They've been going really well.
Nice. You just released a new single last night? Or
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was like midnight.
Yeah. How's that been feeling for you?
Cool. It's been really good. I'm really excited for this one. We have 2 songwriters from Nashville Songwriters International on this one, and the same producer that I had for most of my other songs. So it's I'm excited to let this one out and see what happens with it. I like to dance to it. It's fun.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And how long has this one kind of been in the works?
They wrote it here, actually, in Nashville, the same place where I was writing this morning, I think a year before, I believe. Yeah.
So it was somebody else that wrote the song? Or?
Yeah, that the songwriters got together. And then I got to do glaze over. I think I might have changed maybe one word.
Sure.
But then I got to sing on it. Sure. So that was cool.
I love when musicians do that. Like, early on, it was a very mixed feeling about it, about musicians not recording music that was their own, but as I started like growing in the scene and started paying attention to, like, especially what the Nashville scene is, like, really you're feeding the whole ecosystem at that point.
That's what it is. Yeah, absolutely. And it's easier to do when you have a group of people, you know, to get and then also I do write on my own for a label also, and then you know, my own stuff. So on Sunday I'm doing the Pin Drop Singer-Songwriter series, my new song called Stitches I did on my own, so that's going to be cool. I can't wait to do that. Yeah.
That's really cool. And then you offhandedly casually commented that you wrote 3 songs, or you started writing 3 songs this morning?
I wrote one in completion, a second one 3/4 of the way, and then one which is like, I would say 40% done today, this morning, yeah.
And just, you were inspired this morning, or is that kind of usually how you are when you're writing music?
I I booked a room at the headquarters to write today this morning for a couple hours, and I said I'm not leaving until I at least have 3 songs. But even though they're not full, I feel like I did some good work today. I love them. And I got to write on a piano, so it was like, I haven't done that in years. It was a lot of fun.
So it was when you say heartquarters, where's
the National Songwriters International?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I needed that clarification. I was like,
sorry, those are the songwriters that wrote Heartfelt and then a couple of the other ones. Yeah.
Oh, you're good. Awesome. And so you're based out of Nashville, and you're not from Nashville, correct?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
I was born in Macon, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we moved to Maine and then New York from there. And then we finally settled when I was 5 in Milton, New York.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd get to tell this story, but when I was living in Tallahassee, I almost moved to Macon.
Oh, wow.
Because they had a collegiate baseball team there, like a collegiate summer league team there.
Yeah.
And it was called the Macon Bacon. And their mascot was Kevin Bacon.
What?
Yeah.
That's insane.
And it was just like that. I just almost moved there for the laughs, because it's like, if I got to work for that, it would just be like, I get to work for the Macon Bacon, you know.
I would be excited for that too.
It's an interesting experience, to say the least. But no, that's really cool. And then, like we'd mentioned, you dropped a new song last night, you know. How's obviously it's still fresh in the project, but or process, because you know you got to get through the life cycle and whatnot. What's kind of the plans moving forward? Are these songs that you were working on this morning? Is that like the next step, or is that just like that's something that just got inspired?
Yeah, I mean, anything could be the next step. It's been really great being able to like work on these things and getting them out as quickly as we've been able to put them out, because we've been using different producers. Like 3 different producers we've been using this past couple months. So we've been picking up production. It's been fun. So they're on deck for recording and releasing, and then that'll be an album. Yeah,
sweet. Yeah. I love musicians that release full bodies of work still, especially in this singles-driven economy. But then again, the entire radio or the entire music industry has always been singles-driven. Even if you go back to like the days of like CDs and stuff,
that's what they say. That's what some people say. You know, and if you're taking advice from other people, they say, a single every 6 weeks if you want to stay relevant, and and it also helps with numbers and keeping consistent monthly listeners happy. And so can't do an album once every 6 weeks.
No. Well, I mean, I've seen some people do an album a month, but I feel like they've done some prep work for that one.
They have, right?
Right? It's
That's
like,
a lot of work.
yeah, you did put out an album a month for a year, but I feel like you took 2 years off to get that.
You had, right? So you got to write it. It takes some time.
But I applaud those people.
Absolutely.
So awesome. So what's your plan for the rest of the CMA Fest? You mentioned you got a showcase, right?
I do, yeah. So tomorrow I have to do. Tonight I'm going to the. I have a party for Brett Young's, the Brett Young and Friends at the SN Theater with the CMA, and do that, and then we're gonna hang, and then after that I'm gonna check out Lainey Wilson's new bar and Murder Wallen's new bar, and then tomorrow I have to go be at practice for the Opry. I'm singing with Brenda Lee's Chorale Singers for the Sunday morning country show.
Nice.
At 4 on Sunday, and then after that the Pin Drop Singer-Songwriter Series.
Nice. Mm-hmm. How'd you get in with doing the Opry thing, the Opry gig?
There's an entertainment company. They're actually the first people who booked me down here for CMA Fest 2022, Nashville Entertainment Weekly, Jill and TJ. Yeah, so they booked me there, and they reached out. They're like, you want to sing at the Opry? And I said, do I want to what?
Do I want to know how to breathe? Do I want to know how to breathe? Like, yes, absolutely.
So,
but, no, that's really cool. I'm been really glad to kind of watch you do your thing from afar, which that sounds really creeperish, but
no, it's not. I mean, I think when was the first interview? It was 2020, wasn't it?
Yeah,
during COVID.
Yeah. Were you doing it from your car?
Basement and car, everywhere. Yes.
Yeah. I just remember. I think I'm almost positive it was your interview. You did it from the car.
Yeah.
You were in the middle of break at work or something.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. But that's how it was. That's how life was in the 2020s. So, but really appreciate your time. If anybody wants to check out your music, any of that fun stuff, where's the best place to find you?
Yeah, I mean, they can go to JennieAngelMusic.com, JennieAngelMusic.com, and then there are links to everywhere on there, and iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, sorry we had to keep this one short, but
no,
that's just
you're great.
how
Thanks for having
CMA Fest
me.
works sometimes. But we'll definitely have to get on. I didn't realize it had been almost 4 years.
It's crazy.
So, right?
I know.
But we'll have to do another one here soon, and appreciate your time.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.